For me, personally, it's never writer's block. I am one of the people who has never suffered from writer's block. My problem is quite the opposite. If God granted me 100 years on this earth, I would never be able to write all the stories that I already have written down in drawers and things like that about what I'd like to do. I take my time between my books, well, partly because after Tuesdays with Morrie, it was like getting hit with a shovel. I didn't know what to do next. That wasn't supposed to be a big book. That wasn't supposed to be any kind of book. I just wrote it to pay Morrie's medical bills. So when it became what it did, it was just sort of overwhelming. Like, whoa, you know, now what? Because everyone is expecting you to do something of equal size or scope, and you weren't even aiming for that scope to begin with, so how could you aim for something of equal size or scope? So I think, to be honest, I was probably a little paralyzed after that, and it took me 6 years to write anything else. And when I did, I wrote a novel. I think what I was waiting for was for something to hit me as strongly as the idea of Tuesdays with Morrie hit me, where it was kind of in my gut, and I said, this has to come out. I've been thinking about it so much, and as I said a little earlier, I think other people might find this interesting, might find this experience interesting, might find the story interesting. So with the 5 people you meet in heaven, even though it was a fantastical story and a magical story, and obviously it was unique to my, brain or whatever, but the idea of someone who doesn't think that he matters and getting to heaven and finding out that he mattered an enormous amount is a pretty universal idea. And I think all of us would like to feel that way. And so I wait for themes like that to hit me, and then a story to match that theme. And when I find it, then I think it's time to write again. Generally, that's been at least 3 years. Books wouldn't come out right if I was rushing them. And so I go as fast as I can, but I never start writing anything until I feel that there's a theme there that other people are going to find interesting, and I'm going to find emotional and interesting, and I can bring something to it.